Welcome back to Let's Chat, Iterable's weekly series where we break down what's trending in the world of marketing. This week, we're stepping onto the field. Let's chat about sports and what it really takes to build a loyal fan base in today's fragmented, always-on world. Okay, so diving into this topic, it really seems like the whole world of sports fandom, it's not just shifting, it's really transforming how brands need to connect.
That's absolutely right. I mean, what jumps out from data like Deloitte's is just how passionate fans are these days.
Yeah.
They're definitely not just sitting on the sideline.
Not at all. I saw that stat, 69% of fans are engaging with content around the actual game. So, highlights, TikToks, chats.
Yeah.
It's this constant kind of interaction.
And it goes way beyond just the game day or even the main season.
Yeah.
We saw that 65% want some kind of engagement at least monthly, even during the off season. It tells you fans expect relevance like every single day, not just when there's a game on. So that old way of thinking, big seasonal campaigns, game day pushes, it's just not enough anymore.
Okay, so if it's this continuous 360-degree thing, what does that actually mean for brands partnering with sports teams or leagues?
It means a fundamental rethink, really. That traditional approach, stick a logo on a jersey, maybe a shout out at halftime, it feels pretty transactional now, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of surface level.
Exactly. The sources we looked at suggest the smarter marketers are making what they call cultural investments.
Okay, cultural investments. What does that look like on the ground, in practice?
Well, it's about co-creating stories, embedding themselves authentically in local communities, treating teams or even athletes as these long-term collaborators. It's shifting focus from just counting impressions to actually building that emotional connection, aiming for real measurable impact.
That Pepsi example with the LA Rams seemed to fit that mold perfectly. It wasn't just slapping a logo somewhere, right?
Not at all. They actually worked with the Rams to create community programs all across LA. Things like youth sports clinics, helping revitalize neighborhoods, activations that were really tied into the team's culture, the city's vibe. So
impact over just visibility.
Precisely. That's how you build that deeper sort of long-term loyalty we're talking about.
This whole idea of continuous connection, 360-degree engagement, it really points towards needing an omni-channel approach, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. If you want to keep fans hooked and, importantly, attract new ones, the whole sports ecosystem has got to be digitally interconnected. Seamless, really.
Because the experience isn't just the stadium or the TV anymore. It's this dynamic thing that follows fans around. I saw some Comcast data on that.
It showed where fans are most active, 30% on social media being the biggest chunk.
Right, and then OTT platforms.
Over-the-top streaming services.
Got it. And mobile apps, too. And it's not just where they engage, but what they want. That Deloitte data, again, almost half of younger viewers, millennials and Gen Z, they want stuff like alternate camera angles.
POV shots, yeah. Embedded real-time stats.
They want to feel like insiders, right? Not just be passive viewers.
Exactly. Which means that integrated omni-channel experience isn't a nice-to-have anymore. It's the baseline expectation.
Wimbledon seems like a prime example of a brand really leaning into this, especially for younger audiences.
Totally. They do their first esports competition on Roblox, huge platform for younger demos, and then held the finals at the actual physical Wimbledon venue. Pretty cool integration.
It is cool. And they updated their app with AR features.
Yeah, AR augmented reality. So you could be on site, point your phone at a practice court, and boom, stats pop up. Or interact with these AR installations around the grounds.
Making the physical experience richer through digital.
Exactly. And then they combine that with smart social media influencer partnerships. The result: doubled their Instagram engagement in a year, apparently. And retail sales were, quote, absolutely flying, more than double the previous year.
So it's social, mobile, AR, esports, bringing new people in digitally, keeping them engaged, and maybe eventually getting them to watch on TV or even visit.
It's that whole ecosystem working together. Now, thinking about who's driving a lot of this change, Gen Z fans are, they're kind of rewriting the rules of fandom.
Yeah, they follow, an average of 6.3 sports? That's a lot. And they often care more about individual athletes than maybe the team itself.
Nearly 80% of them follow at least one athlete online. And that connection, it directly influences what games they watch, the merch they buy, even the brands they start to trust.
Like that Powerade Pauses Power initiative, that was directly inspired by Simone Biles, right? Her story.
Absolutely. Inspired by her decision around mental health, and they brought it back before her return. It showed Powerade shifting its point of view, talking about sports differently, really driven by by Gen Z wanting that more human angle.
And they're engaging while watching, too. Like half of them are on social media during live events.
Yeah, reading comments, chatting with others.
Yeah.
They want to be part of the conversation, connected even during the downtime, the off-court moments.
So if these individual stories are so powerful and resonate globally, then those strategic partnerships with athletes telling their stories across channels, that seems crucial for the future.
It's absolutely vital for engaging those future fan bases, yeah.
Okay, let's try and pull this all together. Based on our deep dive, what are the sort of winning plays for brands trying to navigate this new sports landscape?
Right, okay. Play number 1, embrace omni-channel experiences. You've got to meet fans wherever they are. Social, mobile, streaming apps. Make it consistent, make it seamless, and importantly, year-round.
Okay, makes sense. Number 2.
Prioritize connection over campaigns. Focus on what fans really connect with. The players, their journeys, their stories. Think long-term partnerships, co-creating content around those personalities. Build real engagement.
Got it. Connection over just pushing messages. What's third?
Make it interactive. Get fans involved. Let them vote on things, unlock content, win stuff. Use gamification, real-time content. Things that make them feel part of it and keep them coming back.
Active participation, not passive consumption. And the last one.
Number 4, engage. Always, not just on game day. Remember that 65% stat. Fan interest doesn't switch off when the game ends. Keep that relevance going in the off-season with personalized content, maybe exclusive perks, community moments. Stay present.
So here's something to think about, maybe a final provocative thought for everyone listening. If the fan journey really is this 360-degree experience, and it's increasingly driven by these personal stories, how do marketers need to fundamentally redefine success? Move beyond just looking at impressions or how many people tuned in on game day. Fans are evolving, and the smartest sports brands are evolving with them. It's not about big one-off campaigns anymore. It's about showing up with relevance in real time across the fan journey.
We hope you found this week's episode on sports fandom game-changing. Want to see how some of the world's most iconic sports organizations are doing it? Check out how NHL, PGA, and Tottenham are winning on and off the field by streaming our Activate Summit session on demand and available in the article of this episode. We'll see you next week for a discussion on global marketing. Same place, same chat.